Good Fed day, everybody. I'm Dale Pinkard hiding out behind my charts today. How's everyone doing? Everyone ready for Janet Yellen? We had some data today that was muchier. I don't know if it'll play a role in it. S&Ps are down. Talked to Peter Temple over the weekend. He thought the high in the S&Ps would happen Monday or Tuesday. Maybe it's going to be right. I think this is going to be the linchpin as to whether or not the rally could extend or it is over, and it's the yen in this triangle here, and we're dead center in the triangle. The euro right now looks like the EKG of a guy in a coma. I favor the upside, but I'm not just going to launch. I'd rather buy a break. And the pound is diverging, but way under 30. And after looking at, I forgot who showed me the possibility for a third drive down in the pound. It's a possibility. And then, we could also, this 2 drive could have been it, and this is just a pullback of this, and we could pop from here and get another one of these. So I'm strongly neutral. I have no idea what to do in front of the Fed. Even if I did, I wouldn't. So sitting on my hands. How's everyone doing today who's in the house? Hi, Ziggy. Nice tweet. Thank you. Hi, Sinatra, Ibby, Alien. Luca, welcome back. Hi, Dion, BW, Ed Z, Abel. Carrie, welcome to LAR. Hello, Fame. Hi, Khalid. What's that? Mystic, how are you? Tosin, how are you? How are my trading warrior brothers and sisters doing today? I think we have a no-show for our interview today, so you're stuck with me. Good, Sinatra. You ready for the action? That's life. That's what people say. You're flying high in April, shot down in May. But boy, will I be singing that tune when I'm back on top in June. You got a coin for us, a bull bear coin, Mystic? Yeah. Here's Mystic's call for the NFP. Is that a quid? Is that a quid? I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today. I know. Chris Cesaro? Okay. I hope I'm contagious in a good way. Oh boy, that's why. Ain't nothing but a drawdown and a margin call. There's Luca's look here. Double bottom, maybe. Huh? What you're saying? This cable? No. Could be. They took out the stops here. Looks like it's way overdue to correct this. Nice look. Who's that from? Nice look, Ibby. How you doing, Cyric? How's everyone today? So you woke up singing "It Ain't Nothing But a Drawdown." All right. Fabian, how are you? Dion, Fab, how are you? BW, Todd. Welcome back, Todd. Ed Z, Jax, Ali, how are you? JM, how's it going? So anyone doing anything, looking for day trades in front of the Fed? 45. Okay, so you're going to do that in front. You're buying it here. You're going to hold it into the, you have a 30 pip stop into the Fed. Yeah, I saw that. Hello, Abel. How are you, buddy? So Alien's been pretty hot lately. Looking for 45. It's a big trade. Should mean a pretty weak dollar then. Then you think this pop in the dollar is over from 96. Am I reading you correctly? That we've had our recovery in the dollar the last 2 days. Everyone thank Alien for his long cable call from right here. Good luck on the trade. Alien, good luck. It does. Okay. Thank you, Alien. Yeah, Sarek, I noticed you're talking about this spike in Canada right here, this. You know, this high kind of confirmed. Now it diverged. Yeah. That's one thing the RSI stuff I teach can help you with. You know, when you have confirmed highs and lows and your top or bottom picking, wait until you have at least one divergence on a shorter term time frame, on at least the hourly. Maybe you wait for at least one hourly divergence. Yeah. Back down here and then look out. Because I think 34 was Rick's targets, one of Rick's targets, 134. Thank you, Sarek. Well, Midas, how are you, buddy? Yeah. Everyone doing okay? I don't use anything for a trigger. Oh, I wouldn't call it a trigger. I would call it a market message more than a trigger. Hello, JM. How are you? Does that help, Tozen? I really don't use, the only trigger I use is my index finger. You got me, Luca. Hello, Praise. That's my trigger, my index finger. You got me, Luca. So that your statement, did you hear that? Use wider stops, yeah. Take all my songs to heart. Take all my songs to heart. You may get another opportunity. There's always another trade, guys, ladies. Always another trade. So this is pretty much like just hanging out today, guys, because, you know, unless you're going to do what Alien's doing. And yeah, well, you know what? I've worked for free. I've given it away and worked for free many months in my career. That's why I'm not a rich man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd pity, pity, pum, idle, diddle, deedle, diddle, dum. I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba dee da dee da 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 da. All day long I'd pity, pity, pum, if I were a wealthy man. You better get your box of Kleenex out here today, Jax. It's going to 80. It's going. Hi, Rick. So this is how I feel today. 16. I'm going to make Jax cry again. 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and I'm deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Hi, Pipper, how are you? 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and yeah, I think you'll have your shot up there. In fact, Zurich called for an 80 euro pound yesterday. Zurich made that call for an 80 EG yesterday or Monday. It was one or the other. I think it was Monday. He was looking at it in an 80 euro pound. Great call, Zurich. Yeah, okay. Here's Tolson's. And that would be like a third drive, wouldn't it? So instead of a right shoulder, so instead of this being a right shoulder, you get a third drive, right? 1, 2, 3. So up there should complete it. Right up there. Thank you, Tolson. Yeah. Zurich's the man for calling for an 80 euro pound. Zurich. Yeah. Zurich, you're the man. Congratulations. Congratulations on your euro pound call for a move to 80. You're the man. You have a speech? That song makes me cry. So yeah, in the pound, how we could have a third drive here, FX praise. Sorry, Alien knows what he's doing. If he's wrong, he loses 30 pips. Right, buddy? So, I kind of agree. That looks like a natural place for the euro pound to go for another third drive. Kind of agree with praise. Then I think you could buy it. Thank you, praise. Rick's short the peso. Okay, Rick's been nailing the peso. I think I have the max up here. There's max. Rick's getting short right here. Rick caught the top in this when the crude bottomed. So we're right back to the neckline. So you're shorting it right back here at the breakdown. So Rick's taking a shot at US dollar MEX at the breakdown here. 37.38. Okay. So I see what you're doing, Rick. You're shorting a retest. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Alien. Thank you, Praise. Thank you, Abel. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, SW. Thank you, Mystic. Yeah, Rick still thinks you could have a right shoulder. Okay, so Rick and Alien are on the same same side of the pound. So I went short the pound with those two guys on the other side. You have confluence of two good traders thinking the same thing. Rick doesn't care about the FOMC. Nothing stops him. So you don't mind having positions, Rick, into the FOMC. I know you're flat for NFP. Maybe the FOMC doesn't bother you as much. Is that correct, bro? Tolson looking for 1210 gold. You sure nailed it to the upside and downside, Tolson. What happened? Oh, it's the other way. Yeah. Rick's going to be buying the guppy at 58 down here. Take a little longer term view here. Okay, down here. Got it, Rick. Yeah. The data today, as Goldie would say, was muchier strong. Okay, got it. So some short covering into the Fed. All right. Is this a 15-minute chart trade? Is it off your 15 minutes? Yeah, I think you're right, Tosin. 4 hour? Huh. Okay. Everyone doing all right? Okay. Good luck. Nice trading, Luca. You have the same target as Ricardo on the Kiwi. I think Rick's been talking 64 in the Kiwi for quite some time. Correct, Rick? 64 coming. Maybe it was off the daily. Okay. Yeah. Ricardo and Alien are long. Well, Rick's got shorter term targets. Alien's looking for like 156 in the pound. Pretty bullish target if it works out. You could always scroll back. I think it was near the beginning of the session. Alien, you want to post that for Tosin again? Your roadmap for the pound, if that bullish scenario plays out. Everyone doing okay? There you go, Tosin. There you go. Praise's target's a little higher than yours. Thanks for collaborating, everyone. Everyone doing okay? It's Rick's Mexican peso move. Selling a retrace. Selling the rally back towards the neckline breakdown. Right here. Nice look, Rick. Maybe we get a new low as crude pushes up one more time. This measure is pretty good, right? 18, 19, 50 measure 1740. 17, this whole thing here. So we didn't quite get to targets. Very nice look, Rick. Great chart. That's a great chart, Rick. Interesting, Tozen. So that makes me think we'll get our third drive, whether it pops or not. Too many longs tells me 136 coming, 137. In your extremely accurate and humble opinion? Was that it, Tosin? In my extremely accurate and humble opinion, and in fact, it's with the greatest pride, I'd like to announce how humble I've become. With the greatest of pride in my heart, and with a big head, I'd like to announce how humble I've become. Eye disease. Pound starting to put a little tail in here. Starting to get a tail. Another candle here. Okay, back to 43. Correct this decline here. Thank you, Sinatra. Yeah, it looks like an EKG of someone in a coma. So here was the car accident, and then the patient just went unconscious into a coma, and his EKG is straight lining. Glad to have you. Glad you got a break from the time change. How are you today, Mystic? It's Goldie here. I think Goldie's headed to the West Coast. Mystic's in the house. Flash is here. We have a lot of bromances. We have a lot of bromances brewing here today. Love is in the air. Da, 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 da. Love is in the air. And if you get stopped out, Flash is hugging everybody. You get stopped out, you lose 30 pips. All I could say is, you ain't nothing but a drawdown and a margin call. You ain't nothing but a drawdown and a margin call. And I ain't scared 'cause I still believe the call. I never said I was perfect. That would be a lie. Never said I was perfect. That would be a lie. But I'm alright, right then wrong, and I can look you in the eye. Watch me fly. You ain't nothing but a drawdown and a margin call. You ain't nothing but a drawdown and a margin call. But I ain't scared, 'cause I still believe the call. 37.38. Yeah. Okay. You would think this would help the S&Ps, but they're down. Thanks, Abel. Okay, Tosin. Oh, 77% are short S&P. Yeah, I know. Everyone wants to be short that thing. What's that? The commitment of traders? Where do you get that number? 77% short. And you mean retail trader, right, buddy? That's not a commitment of traders. Is that commitment of traders? COT? COT? Where do you get it from? From a broker? Where do you get that info from? Okay. That's FXCM. All right, well, then we have to go to 2070. Okay. Probably. They are. They're the elephant. Mystic gets it from Oanda too, right? Oanda has it. You could also get that from Oanda. I wonder if there are big differences between the numbers that Oanda shows and FXCM shows. And they don't show the indexes in here, just currencies. FXCM includes the indexes. Thank you, Mystic. Hot spot? Okay. Thank you, Mystic. Right shoulder building. 32.5 would be halfway back. You're right. In the crude. Thank you, Rick. So the equinox is Monday, I believe. And then we have a lunar eclipse on Wednesday. I'm thinking next week. That's an interesting view. And this would only be halfway back. I like that. Thank you, Rick. Nice crude look, buddy. If you love Rick's charts, give me a Y. Here's my Y. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, liked. Sorry, SW. You don't like the love word. Liked. How about me, SW? Do you love me yet? Come on, man. You still don't know? You still don't know if you love me? To this, what? Where's huge open interest, Ali? 38. So they'll try and make all the options expire worthless. You still don't know if you love me? Okay. Let me know. I'll be waiting with bated breath, buddy. So where are they going to pin it? Love and respect. Yeah, I like that, Abel. Yeah. You have to be able to love to hang out with us. I'm going to take a quick break. We have a no-show interview today. So we still have an hour and a half together or so. I think I'll take a quick break and go grab a bagel. I'm hungry. I'll be back in 5. I wired it. It should have showed up. Should have showed up in your imaginary account. So they're going to pin it to wherever they can make the most calls and puts expire, Ali, right? They're going to pin it there. Be back. You know what they used to say in the car business? Besides that there's an ass for every seat, B-backs aren't greenbacks. So when someone would come in and said, well, I'll be back, B-backs are not greenbacks. And I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, thank you, Ali. Everyone okay? Everyone welcome Michael DeSanta to our community. Welcome, Michael. About a wire welcome for Michael. Carol's back. Welcome back, Carol. Euro pound stopping at Rick's area 78.5 right here. Must mean the pound's getting a little lift. This means the euro's sinking. Thank you, Praise. An either or trade. Go with the close. Go with the close trade from Praise. Above 125 is going to look pretty good. Then we get up to 130 again. Very nice look, Praise. Everyone thank FX Praise for this Euro Yen alternate scenario trade in Euro Yen. Either or. Indecision pattern. Nice look, Praise. Everyone thank Praise. Well, I told you guys I've been waiting for the equinox to short the S&P. Yeah. At 2040, that's a decent number. Could trade 70, but I think that's the right stop too, Luca. I'm looking to do some VIX derivatives up there. I'm with you. So back in February when I was interviewing Adam Button and he turned things around on me and asked me a question, said, Dale, I know you've been bearish. Okay. I'm short Uranus too. I'm short Uranus too, Jax. In fact, you know I don't even have one anymore. So you can't be short mine. Was this a bullish white swan you gave on this? Uh-oh, what's this mean? Up to 114. Down to 110 first. I think this could work out. Thank you, Sarek. Buy the break to 110. I concur. Monday, Monday. And then a lunar eclipse. And then a lunar eclipse. Yeah, so we go up to 97.5 and fail. I think that's very possible. So the dollar goes up, S&P goes up, and then they both go down again. And there's a lunar eclipse Wednesday, Tosin. I like this call. That's what I've been looking for all week. Yeah. Nice, Sirik. Thank you, Sirik. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Hold on. So into April. How about into midweek, Tosin? Could it fail sometime like next Wednesday? Next Wednesday? Tosin? Time-wise, would next Wednesday fulfill it? Would that be enough? You know, those things can be off within a few days or so, can't they? Right? Okay. Yeah, it could still be, Rick. Could still be. Could still be a right shoulder. Thank you, Rick. Hey, Ibby, you know, Sirik teaches, right? Why don't you take Sirik's course? You have a course, right, Sirik? There you go. Okay. SW. SW is, he's our refund expert. You crack me up, SW. Yes. I think it's going to be 2070, actually. 2070 is my guess. And then one more flush under 1800. We'll see what happens down there. Or at least a pullback. Or at least a pullback. All right, Sarek, you have my bank wire information, right? For my commission. Nice, Sinatra. I think Sinatra has become a much better tactician in the last few months. And I'm always glad to see your work now, Sinatra. I'm very proud of your progress. I remember you were sending me messages on Twitter. Congratulations on your progress as a very good technician now. Do you? Really, I'm proud of you. Everyone congratulates Sinatra on the progress he's made over the last several months. And he's now he's willing to share his ideas because he has more confidence in his work. I think that deserves a congratulations to Sinatra. You're welcome, buddy. It's my mission to edify, to build up and edify traders every day. So I take a lot of satisfaction in watching people progress in here. Tells me that what we're doing is a great work. So I'm a fan of everyone in here. I'm a fan of Sinatra's and Cyrix and Ricardo's and Aliens and Dion's and Tosin and Khalid and Ricardo. He's my idol. And, I admire a lot of people in here. You admire me for what? Okay. Yeah, you're right. If we get through 2070, we're probably going to new highs. But I'll try it up there. That's your 1.786, 2056. What's a 2070 is equal to? Okay, got you. Thank you, Tosin. Your technical work is top shelf too, man. Who agrees with me that Tosin's technical work is top shelf, which means elite? Hello, Mihail. How are you? Okay. How are you, Artem? Mihail? Oh, okay. That's what coaches are supposed to do. All right. So I'm kind of like Phil Jackson, and you're all my Michael Jordans. Aussie Kiwi, we have a lot of higher objectives in it. We were looking at weeklies on this yesterday. I think there'll be a pullback to 111. I'd buy a pullback at 111. I don't think so, not in here. Yes. I wouldn't chase it here at the neckline. I'd certainly buy a pullback knowing it shouldn't close back under 110 on the hail. But you're right, it is bullish. I just don't like to chase anything. Thank you, Rick. So this too measures 2070. Thank you, Rick. Good one, Jax. Everyone doing all right? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's why I'm not doing anything. The only surprise would be a rate hike. I think either would be a surprise. Yeah, could happen. Yeah, that was a great tweet. There was Jax's tweet about the Fed. This is Jackson's view of the Fed. There's Janet Yellen right there. Some of the Fed governors. Janet looking much, muchier right there. Good one. Good one, Jax. That was a good one, buddy.
Well, I think that the economy is showing some signs of strengthening employment. CPI was higher today, but your European weakness and systemic risk. So, and we don't want to look like we're being political into the election this year. So we may do something in April or June. June looks like it's likely unless we decide to take a vacation and go to the beach, and then we'll look at the data after we get out of the water. We'll lay on our towel and let the sun dry us off, and then we can think about if the data is much muchier than it should have been, and then we could move unless the S&P go down. And if the S&P goes down, we'll have to be on hold until it goes back up, and then maybe we could do it.
That's Janet Yellen is hanging out at my desk today. Yes, Michael, that's my image. By popular request. Oh wow, you're covering some of this stuff, huh? Apple and Tesla. You think Apple's a short? Thank you, Alex. Me too. Sell everything? Yeah, me either. I don't know if it'll be that deep. 107's too deep. Because that would take the Dixie back above 98.5. You know what I mean, Tosin? I think 107's too deep. 109.80 is my guess. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think we should take out last week's high. I don't think we should take out 98.5 for the bearish dollar scenario to play out. Just my opinion. Here's the Dixie. So if you're a dollar bull, you're saying this was, 1, 2, or A, B, and we're going to rally back up. If you're a dollar bear, you're just looking for maybe where it turned negative, but I don't think we should take out 98 again. Maybe go to 98, 97.50 to 98, and then turn back down. Otherwise, we get through 98 this time, we are going to above par, in my view. Give me a Y if you see it. You don't have to agree with me. That's just my view. That I'm looking for fib retraces 61.8, 78.6 of this big down candle on the ECB. What do I know? I'm just a blind squirrel in the middle of a snow-covered forest on a moonless night. Yeah. Well, then I'm wrong. Hello, Bernard. Welcome to LAR. If that's the case, that's going to be the high, and that takes the euro down to parity. Everyone, welcome Bernard. LAR. Welcome, Bernard. Everyone doing okay? All the way back down to 2.5. Thank you, Rick. Okay. Well, I think that they stayed tight too long, and that's why the first President Bush lost to Bill Clinton. But people say that he really lost because of his read my lips, no new taxes, and then he raised taxes. But there is a school of thought that said the Fed stayed too tight, and that's why George Herbert Bush lost to Bill Clinton. Yen is trying. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. Trump for the Republicans and Clinton for the Democrats are leading in the campaign. I believe the Republicans are going to have a brokered or contested convention and will try and steal the nomination from Donald Trump. I've been saying this for a few months. That's why I think that the markets can be vulnerable from this April timeframe into August, into into August. I believe so, yes. He's their guy now. That's why he's staying in. Yeah, he is. We have a nice crowd in here today, guys. About 40 with registered names. The Fed will be covered by Mauricio and Yohei and Val is my guess. Hello, Happy Pips. How are you, buddy? Alex, how you doing? Alexandros, how are you, partner? What are you thinking, Alexandros? Well, the S&Ps, I don't think it matters. I'm doing okay, buddy. Someone from Wedbush said if Trump is elected, the S&Ps will trade at 1,000. Is that why you're saying sell everything, Michael? Anyway, Norm Winsky's view. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I'm looking to short it next week. Yeah, who knows? But you know, a lot of people said that was going to happen to Obama too. Yeah, that's what I think. Actually, 1580 is 38% back. What do you got, JM? JM's got to look in the pound here. Well, you got some good people on your side, JM. Ricardo's long cable, Alien's long cable. So earlier in the session, they were buying it. You got a nice tight stop. I think it has trouble at 42. Maybe get some kind of 38 halfway back from here. Let's see. But thanks for sharing your work. Nice chart work. I want to thank JM for his pound dollar technical view. It looks like a live trade he has going to the long side. Thank you, JM. Yes. She's campaigning that way. Everyone doing okay? Oh, there's an inventory report. Yeah, it still didn't stop them. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I only have this to say. If you're going to trade the Fed today, use less leverage. When you trade the Fed, use wider stops so you don't get picked off. If you don't use less leverage in front of the Fed, your account can be dead. Use less leverage. Use less leverage. You know, I don't know why I laugh every time you say that. Oh, Sarah. No, I'm in San Diego. I'm from Chicago. So here's the opposite. Use max leverage when you trade the markets. Turn $10 into 10K. If you use max leverage and you're wrong on direction, your account will go away. Use max leverage. Use max leverage. I'm from Chicago. I don't know. What do you, I've never seen it. Zerik's loading up. Another shooter to the line. Good. I'm glad you have a new paradigm, and it seems to be working for you, buddy. I'm glad for you. You're going for it, huh, Zirik? All right. Let me know how it goes. I'm rooting for you. Don't forget your coach. All in on the Fed. Where's Port Olympic? Don't forget to invite me. Opium. Oh my gosh. That's stronger than medical marijuana, I think. Barcelona, okay. I think I should take a vacation to Barcelona. Yohei's there. Sirik's there. Sinatra loves it there. I think we should all meet in Barcelona. I've never been to Europe. Yeah, it's all the machines. Let me tell you something. I saw, really, you're there too, Luca? Carlos wants to meet in Vegas. Yeah, I'll bring it. So how much can I rent a nice place for in Barcelona? Mauricio loves Barcelona. FX Street's in Barcelona. Who's going to separate from Spain? Carlos wants to go to Vegas. I could drive there in 4 hours. Very cheap, huh? Goldie likes Barcelona. I've never been to Europe. I've been to Vegas a million times. Come on, Carlos. Let's fly over the ocean. Ibby's in Vegas. Okay. How are you, Goldie? 800 euros a month, so that's about $1,000. Carlos, you and me could do that. Sit in the Caesar's book. I'll meet you there, Carlos. Armand's there. You, me, and Armand in Las Vegas. And who else is in? Ibby's in Vegas. All right, buddy. In Barcelona. Their headquarters are Barcelona. That's it? Yeah. Armand's great. I figured you'd know that. Alien, well, we thought you left. Alien, I'd love to meet you. I'd love to meet everyone. It would be fun for us all to meet in person someday, wouldn't it? You know, all we are is you guys see my face. I think it would be a great time. Ibby's in Vegas. Armand. You know Armand at Forex Goldie? Armand's in Vegas. Wow. Party at my house. Ibby's there. I think it'd be great. Yeah, I think it'd be a highlight of my life for that to happen. For all of us to get together and raise a glass and break bread. Okay, here comes the crude data. Yeah, everyone load up tonight. Everyone load up today. 100 lots today. Okay, let's see the crude. What's the crude doing it? I won't bring my guitar, Rick. Will you meet us then? If I promise not to bring my guitar? You know, Ron the Dutch is recording a song. Ron the Dutch emailed me. He's recording a song. He's going to do a YouTube video. Yeah, it didn't do much. It's coming off. Were the numbers bearish, Tosin? Rick plays guitar. Jackson, you could bring your banjo though, buddy. Rick's a guitarist. That's what. I wouldn't mind going there either. Where is that, in Argentina? I wouldn't mind going anywhere because I never go anywhere. You been there, Carlos? You're a globetrotter. So it's less than expected. Less. Getting a pin bar to the downside. Looks like Rick might be right. I think Rick thought this was a shorting area up here. It's good to dream, guys. Let's make that dream manifest. Let's make that dream manifest of us all having a beer together. Yeah. And Rick showed that right shoulder. Rick showed the right shoulder on the crude. Nice call, Ricardo and Tosin, on where crude would run. Goldie likes Barcelona. Everyone congratulate Ricardo and Tosin for calling where they thought the crude would run into trouble here today. They nailed it. Congratulate Tosin and Ricardo on the crude coming off from this level. The reason I have different prices here than you guys do on WTI is because it's priced in euros. It's priced in euros. That's why it's higher. EG is coming off now. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly candle. I love you, Carlos. Yeah, I just don't see a reason to do anything until we get the Fed out of the way. Unless you're day trading in front of the Fed. So that was a good day trade. I can't do what Rick does. You know, if I'm in an ETF or something like that, I'll take it through red events, but not leveraged in currencies. I can't do that. Everyone doing okay? I'll be glad to get the Fed out of the way. Ibby lives there. And if Armand stops in here, you'd want to meet Armand. You'd want to meet Armand. Armand's a great guy. Ziggy used to live in Vegas. He moved out east to be with his granddaughter. Yeah. Euro pound. Thank you, Tosin. I don't like those binaries. I've heard horror stories about binaries. People flushing big money in binaries. Be careful. You know what they say about options, Luca? Or you know what I say about options? Especially if you're an option buyer. Options are like relationships. 90% of them expire worthless. So if you're going to do options, you have to be an option writer. 78.80. Okay, Rick. Nice lead. Could probably go with BE stops here now. Okay, Ricardo's got a BE stop or a profit stop in the pound now. Good money management, Rick. You're a great example to the community on risk management. I've seen you do it for 2.5 years. I don't know if it's a regulation of it, Goldie, or just the nature of the beast. Profit stops in the peso now. Crude coming back. Gold comatose. I just think you have a high, because you have to be right twice, right, Michael? You have to be right about the direction if you're a buyer. If you're an option seller, you don't have to be. But you have to be right about directionally, you have to be right. And then you also have to be right about the time, because time works against you. Rick's getting long Aussie Kiwi. You're an animal, Rick. Most active I've seen you in a long time. Yeah. Direction and time. I gave him up. I gave him up after my surgery last year, a year and a half ago. Okay, Goldie's looking at a flag here. This being the flag, Goldie. Am I reading your mind? Oh, that's not what I ordered to do. This is what I want to do. Is that it, Goldie? Breaks out back over 111.10. Calling this a flag. Okay, buddy. I'm a chart mind reader. I'm a chart mind reader. Just call me Creston. Noster Pinkert can read your mind. I can read your mind, everybody. Technically, I could read your chart mind. Everyone doing okay? Everyone doing all right? Yeah, that looks like a flag. 4 hour. Yeah, this too looks like a flag. Thank you, Tosin. Okay. Rick got his long on in the guppy. I didn't think it got down there. I thought he was looking to buy it down here. Was it 990? This? No, here's the Aussie Kiwi, Carlos. Right there's a weekly Aussie Kiwi head and shoulders developing here. Weekly head and shoulders up at the neckline now. Well, you're sticking around late today, Alien. What time is it in Tunisia right now? Yeah, so he's not long the guppy yet. So I'm 62, but I have a pretty good memory. So here's Goldie's flag. Look. It certainly does look like a flag. Yeah. Halfway back of this spike. Thank you, Goldie. You're a champion. Goldie's been another great addition to LAR in the last few months, like Mystic. So glad you found us, Goldie. How about you guys? 50. Tell me, translate that into time. What, 8 o'clock at night? You go to an office? Here's Goldie's Euro Yen call from yesterday. Do you go to an office, brother? Looking for a 124.5. Thank you, Goldie. So this has turned into a pretty good room, huh? Think we have a great room. Great group of guys and ladies. Great group of people. Okay, so you get away from the wife and kids. Yeah. 24.50. Okay. I mean, really, look at all the great traders we have in here. Cyric, Tosin, Alien, Goldie, Sinatra, Ricardo, Carlos. If I don't mention you, it's because I don't see your work. Jax, Happy, Alexandros is top shelf, Forex Pipper, BW, Mystic is great. Flash, I haven't seen much of your work lately. Pete Kadick is great. Praise is great. Praise is good. Artem has shown some nice stuff. Ali is great. It's amazing to me. Has anyone ever been in a chat room with more quantity of very good successful traders? I've never facilitated a group with more, so here's my end. I've never seen it before. Seeing it now. And we don't even have a lot of and there are a lot of people that come and go that are great. Ron the Dutch, Armand, Midas. Nice, Goldie. I'm probably forgetting some. I'd buy a break after the Fed and Euro Aussie if I had a chance down here. Maybe around 46. Euro Aussie, I still think I'm in Rick's camp looking for 42. Interesting, Tozen. Well, we're about 3 hours away from the Fed. Nice observation. You want to show the chart on that, Tozen? I'm glad for you, Goldie. Okay, interesting. And that would mean that we have the bottom is in crude. That would mean the bottom's in. Don't you think? Tozen, if we have a bear market, that would mean that we have a bottom in crude. Carlos has a look for me. Waiting. There's one of Carlos's looks right here. Okay, this is Aussie Kiwi. Okay, the weekly. And here's the daily from Carlos. Pull back to these levels. I'd love to see 110, 111. Yeah. Everyone thank Carlos for his daily and weekly look of Aussie Kiwi, bullish look, pullback areas to participate in. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, Alien. See you, my trading warrior brother. I want to thank Carlos. So it's almost time for my wrap up. Not sure if there's another webinar behind me or not. But not much to add here going into the Fed. Could probably throw your charts away. I'm glad to have helped, Praise. Glad to have helped you, buddy. And here's Tozen's last look of the day. So this is the line in the sand for Canada right here. If we take it out, we transition into a bear market that could go down to 120. Very interesting look. So I'm going to start my wrap up with, because this is an important look, I'm going to start it with this look that we have from Tozen. Everybody, here's your major line in the sand in Canada. The crude has recovered as Canada has declined. A lot of Elliott waivers. We're calling this rally in crude just a wave 4 up towards 38 to 40. And then they're looking for actually sub 20 in the crude going forward. If that's the case, then there should be very good buying opportunities setting up in this range in USD CAD. I want to wish everyone a lot of luck and success into the Fed. Remember, the markets will be here after the Fed decision. I'm not sure if there's a press conference. Make sure your capital is. Tighten your stops, lighten up. I guarantee you that the markets will be here after the Fed and after Janet Yellen says,
well, I'm not sure. We're going to probably, because it's maybe in June we'll do something if the data is much here. But we could also wait in case we don't want to do it, and then we could do it again later unless we decide to wait just a little bit longer. And if we wait a little bit longer, we can always be more aggressive unless we decide to be data dependent.
So everyone, good hunting. Good hunting into the Fed today. Follow the Fed with Mauricio and Val and Yohei. Maybe I'll drop in. And most of all, don't forget, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Thank you, Carlos, Tosin, Cyric, Goldie, Sinatra, Praise, Ibby, Dion, Mahale, Alien, Michael DeSanta, nice to meet you. Thank you, Ricardo, once again, you animal. Jax, JM, SW, Alex, Alexandros, my good friend from Greece, Todd, Forex, Pipper, Fabian, BW, Abel, one of my truest friends and fans, and Lar, and Mystic, and Ed Z, and Mauricio, the wingman of Lar, Flash, and Carrie, and Marks, and Bernard, and Decadic, and Ali, and Carol, and FX Street Video, and Little Fish James. Mahale, you too. Happy, you too. Good hunting, everybody. Back at you, Dion. See everyone tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Hasta la vista. Thank you, Adinda. Nostrovia. Inshallah. Shalom. And most of all, l'chaim. To life, l'chaim. To life, my friends. Adios, Alexandro. See you, Brooke. Nice to meet you. They're just the standard parabolic settings that come on every MT4. Salud, Goldie. Namaste. I like them. Okay, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy. Catch you tomorrow.